Hey everyone, this is Gw2. This is the second part of my crafting guide. I already leveled up armorsmith, so I'm gonna go ahead and level up leatherworking. So to get started, I'm gonna give you a list of the accurate list of the ingredients, and here they are. Okay. Now we're just gonna head over to the leatherworking station, get trained up on leatherworking, and get started. Remember, it's very important that you have crafting boosters because they will reduce the amount of materials you need to get to 400. So it's worth a little bit of karma. Just trade a little bit of your money for karma, buy one or two. Honestly, I can get it done. I could probably get 2 professions done with 1 booster if you really just have all the mats ready to go and just plow through it. Or you could just use 1 booster per profession and you could get it all done. Alright, so let's get started. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on. Talk to this guy. I already picked up leatherworking stuff. Remember, all the leatherworking supplies to buy it in the auction house. It's much cheaper. Alright, I'm gonna start off by refining materials. So 48 stretched rawhide leather squares. So click on it and you can click 48 and let's go with that. Okay. Then we only need 50 bolts of jute, but I know it says over here that I only have enough to make 17, but I should have enough. I already have 65 bolts of jute. I don't need any, actually. Huh. Look at that. Alright, so let's go ahead and create boots and gloves. So right here, gloves, let's go with 5 of each. I'm gonna go ahead and post where I got the guide and give them credit for what they did. It's a great guide and I recommend it for all your crafting. This is just basically a video of me trying it out. Hopefully it works. It's basically each part for leatherworking. You have 2 parts and then you combine them with an insignia and that's it. So 5 of these ones, soles but uppers. Let's go with 5 of these, and we're gonna create 4 malign, 4 vital, and
steal my research.
Has someone disturbed your experiments or
2
stolen
might.
your notes?
No, but every morning my notepad is exactly 1
these.
micrometer left of center.
That does sound suspicious.
Are you currently looking for crew members with a background in synergetics?
Not at the moment.
4 of
Those
this,
types of positions tend to be very fluid. Check back later.
and 2 of these. Okay, and now this is the part where you get most of the experience, which is the discovery phase. You combine different ingredients to create to figure out a recipe or to create an item. So let's go ahead and do it for malign and vital. Let's go ahead. Malign. I don't know how to say the word. My bad. Okay, and you notice how this comes up. Be careful not to hit the craft here, because it'll just craft more of these and you don't want to craft more of those. You want to keep discovering new recipes. So let's do this. Okay. And do that. And this should give us enough levels so that we can come back here and create rawhide mask padding and mask straps. We need 6 of each. because we're making 6 masks. Okay, and now we need precise and healing Gw2 insignias. We need 4 precise and 4 healing. Alright, and now let's get back to crafting. So let's use these first. These are going to be combined with every single insignia, because we have 6 of them. Again, we don't craft chests and legs simply because it's more expensive. If you want chests and legs of this low level, I would suggest more likely than not it'd be much cheaper to buy it in the TP.
How could I forget?
Okay, so we did all
I spent 2
those.
days hanging by my ears from a signpost.
So this.
Should have known better than to ask for directions. They hate that.
Okay, sorry about that. We're doing the gloves, so let's do the glove for precise,
One more thing for my list of accomplishments.
and the glove for healing, and the soul for precise, soul for healing, okay. Now that you did all of those, you should be almost to level 75. Now you need to go and create more stuff. Now you can create the shoulder guards. So let's create 6 of these. And 6 of these. Okay, and we should have enough to create embroidered insignias. So we're gonna go ahead and create malign embroidered Gw2 insignias.
I am absolutely positive someone is attempting to steal my research.
Has someone disturbed your experiment?
Okay, so we got all those,
Looking for crew members with a
and
background in
now
energetics?
Not at the moment.
we're gonna
Those
use
types of positions tend to be very
shoulder
info.
pads
How could I
Check back
forget?
and
I spent
do
2 days
everything
hanging
except
by
for
my
the
ears from a
embroidered.
signpost.
Let's go with
Should
this
have known
one.
better than to ask for directions. They hate that.
The reason we do things in this order, and I believe this is only for the starting tier, it's because they don't let us craft all the shoulder pads or the masks right away. We have to level it up a little bit. Okay, now that we did all those, then we just combine everything with the embroidered insignias. They let us start off crafting the gloves, the chest piece, the legs, and the foot. But you don't want to craft the legs or the chest piece because they require too many materials. So that's why we use the gloves and the foot to give us enough experience so that we can craft the mask and then eventually the shoulder piece. But after tier 1, which we just finished tier 1, once you're above level 75, you're over tier 1. So we just have to repeat it all over again. I'm gonna do a couple more tiers, and then I'm gonna go ahead and skip all the way to the last tier. So now we need to do Some more refinement. Or refinement. Okay, we need 43 of these. And by the way, I'm already level 16 and I have yet to swing anything at anybody or do any quests or do anything. So you can tell how impressive the experience from this is. Usually 2 professions should get you to level 25. It's 44.
Into a broken tooth on the main
These.
flywheel.
I just keep getting better and better.
Yep, just leveled. Okay, after tier 1, pretty much all the crafting components are unlocked for the tier as soon as you get to the tier. So let's go ahead and get 4 boot pieces, 5 glove pieces, 6 masks, and 6 shoulder guards, and that's gonna be our theme. 4 boots, 5 gloves, 6 masks, 6 shoulders. That's gonna be our goal to get to. And it's always gonna be the same
Are you currently looking for
when we
crew
combine
members
them,
with a
and I'll
background in
explain that in a
synergetics?
second.
Not at the moment, but those types of positions tend to be very fluid. Check back later.
Okay, getting all this. It doesn't matter if they go gray because you're gonna get the experience from discovery. Mostly that's where you get all your experience. Okay, then we need masks, 6 of these. And 6 of these. And 6 of each shoulder pads.
You remember the great Gotham uprising of '84?
How could I forget? I spent 2 days hanging by my ears from a signpost.
Should have known that.
I am absolutely positive someone is attempting to steal my research.
Has
Okay.
someone disturbed your experiments
And now
stolen
for
your
the
notes?
insignias. The
No,
insignias.
every morning my
you
notepad is exactly 1
do a
micrometer
couple.
left of center.
That does
Right now
sound
we're gonna
suspicious.
do 2 ravaging wool insignias. Just so we can start crafting these. Let's go ahead and do 2 of these. And we're gonna combine them with the mask on the shoulder. Because we have 6 of these. So the 2 first insignias that you
I
craft
achieve things.
are gonna be
I'm an
combined
achiever.
with the mask on the shoulder because that's why you're crafting 6. So now you have 5, 5, and 5. And we have 4 of the boots available to create. Okay, now we're gonna create 4, 4, and 3. Rejuvenating, honed, and hardy. Hardy is gonna be 3. For honed. And for rejuvenating. Okay, and then we're gonna combine them with rejuvenating and honed. Okay, if you want to make it really quick, you don't even have to click close. Just make sure you click the craft down here when you combine them. So for example, I'm going to do this, this, and this, and then I can just click right here. And I'll craft that instead of that. Okay. So we went through every single one and crafted the rejuvenating and the honed. And now let's get some embroidered. Oh, before we do that, let's go ahead and use our hardy wool insignia. We're not going to use the boots, just the mask, the gloves, and the shoulder pads. That's why we only got 3. So now we're going to have 2 of everything. 2 boots, 2 masks, 2 gloves, and 2 shoulder pads to be able to combine with our embroidered insignias, which we're going to get 4 ravaging and 3 vigorous. Right. Okay. I sort of see a little bit of a flaw in the guide. I'm gonna go ahead and email the creator as well, because we seem to have 2 boots, but we're only gonna be crafting 1 boot.
How does the Eternal Alchemy treat you this fine day?
Like a cog
Or
wedged
the
into a
boot might
broken
be
tooth
extra
on a
just
main
in case you
flywheel.
need it. So, sort of like a, you know, I didn't make it all the way
Are
to
you currently looking for crew members with a
125
background
or
in synergetics?
75,
Not at the moment.
and I
Nothing
need
can
the extra
stop me.
Tend
boots.
to be very fluid.
So it might be that. Okay. But if you're using the critical chance boots crafting,
One more thing for my list of
definitely
accomplishments.
don't have to do it. Okay, see, I'm already at 150 and I still have to craft 1 more. So from now on, I'm not going to be doing 4 boots. I'm only going to be doing 3 boots. I'm definitely not going to need the extra stuff. So let's start off by getting rid of this stuff real quick. Get out of here. Don't want you. See how our bags are starting to fill up. And if you should definitely invest in some bags. At the end of this guide, I'm going to go ahead and show you what bags and how I have my bags set up. Because a lot of people have asked me in game, like, how does your bags always look so nice and clean? And I will explain that.
Uprising of 84.
Okay, let's go ahead and continue.
From a signpost.
You should have known better than to ask for directions. They
Let's
hate
do
that.
43 bolts of cotton. And we're gonna do 44 cured coarse leather squares.
I am absolutely positive someone is attempting to steal my research.
Has someone disturbed your experiments or stolen your notes?
Alright, so remember we're only
But
going to be
every morning my
crafting
notepad is
3
exactly 1
boots
micrometer
instead of
above the
4.
center.
We're still going to be
That
crafting
sounds
5
suspicious.
gloves and 5 face mask or goggles or masks, whatever, and 6 shoulders. So 6 shoulders, 6 face, 5 gloves, but only 3 boots. Everything else is going to be pretty much the same. From here on out, I'm going to just fast forward.
I just keep getting better and better. That's how it's done. just keep getting better and better. Yes, now it's done. The dog smile on me.
I just finished all the way to 375, and after 375 you have to do things a little bit differently. You have to buy recipes. You should have karma jugs on your other characters that you can transfer over. If not, then I would suggest doing a daily which involves
Not at the moment.
anything actually. Finish a daily and then send this guy a karma jug because you're gonna need a little bit of karma. Not a lot, just a little bit. Alright, so you go to the merchant and you'll notice he has insignias. Alright, you go ahead and find this insignias that are 672, and if you're following the guide precisely, then you're gonna buy Carry-On and Explorer. Carry-On and Explorer. Which
Until next
I think
time.
I already know the recipe for one. Alright, well, whatever. Okay, now that you have that, you can go ahead and finish your crafting by what do you need? We need 24 bolts of silk and 16 cured thick leather pieces. So let's go.
How does the Eternal Alchemy treat you this
I
fine
have
day?
9 bolts of
Like a
silk.
cog
So
wedged into a broken tooth.
let's
like a mainframe.
craft 15. Okay, and we need 16 cured thick leather squares. And we have just enough to create 16. But I already have 4, so let's go with 12. Alright, so now that we have that, we need thick gloves, thick mask, and thick shoulder pads. 2 of each. So, 2 of this. recipes to craft our fancy rare insignias, and I'm already level 25, which is crazy, but I'm gonna be crafting level 80 stuff, which is kinda crazier. Not only that, but level 80 rares, so that's pretty interesting. Okay, we're gonna need 2 explorers. And I believe 2 carrion. No, oh, we're using explorers and
positive someone is attempting to steal my
rampagers because it had more
disturbed your experiments or stolen your
We're gonna
notes?
craft 2 of these.
No, every morning my notepad has exactly 1 micrometer left of center.
That does
I
sound
spent 2
suspicious.
days
Let's
hanging
get
by
to
my
discover.
ears from a signpost.
You should have known better than to ask for directions.
Alright,
Hate that.
this gets us like pretty decent gear. So if you want to keep it, if you're medium armor and you want to keep it, go right ahead. This level 80 rare stuff is a little bit on the expensive side. It's not as expensive as exotic though, so it's up to you if it fits your profile, and you can actually plan it out so that you get the gear that you actually need.
One more thing for my list of accomplishments.
Voila, we are 400. I actually just got the Master Crafter achievement. I am level 26 because I started at level 2. So that means I gained 25 levels from 2 crafting professions. So you're 25 levels ahead of the game, ahead of the curve.
Not at the moment.
Which,
Those
if
types
you're
of
smart,
positions tend to
you'll
be very
stay like that,
Check
and you'll
out
be able to breeze through most of the content. My next video is gonna be on Queensdale. I'm gonna do little quick guides on the vistas, and I'm just gonna play. So it's sort of like a let's play. I'll show you guys how to do the stuff, and then after I do Queensdale, I won't make another video until this guy's level 80, so we can compare and contrast our final builds and see how we're doing. Again, I'm Iggy Dash. Thank you for joining me on this somewhat long journey. Definitely not long compared to crafting in any other game. Other than that, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Facebook, subscribe, comment, and thank you very much. I'll see you guys later.